Hello everyone, my name is Aoife the Oracle and welcome to your November 2025 tarot reading. Let's start off with Aries. Aries, how you doing? So Saturn will be ingressing into your sign in February 2026 and you're probably already feeling the pressure. Saturn is the planet of restructuring, doing it until you get it right. So if you're already feeling the pressure of feeling like things aren't going at the speed you want in the way that you want, just understand that Saturn is moving towards Aries, and Saturn is going to make you have structure in whatever area, wherever your sun is in your planet, wherever it feels like you need to have structure. It's going to kind of force it upon you. As I always like to say, Saturn's going to get you. So be prepared for that. But we're only dealing with November now, but I'm positive that you're already feeling that pressure of a restructuring, a reorganization, a seriousness that's happening in some area of your life. What's happening for Aries? Aries 2025. You know, this is my second time recording this. And in the previous video, I was saying there was something that happened last month. I remember last month, October, I was like, ooh, Aries, it is all good. Something's working. The work is working. The money is working. The love is working. You feel defeated. Someone got you. Someone lied to you. Did you lie to someone? Someone definitely lied to you. They deceived you. I got the card of deception. But things are working out in your favor because I have judgment. Whoever deceived you is going to get their payback. They're going to get their get back. Is that the way? It probably had to do with a love situation. You're feeling brokenhearted. Maybe, and I remember a lot of Aries and Sagittariuses, you are gearing up for a move. Maybe the landlord lied to you about the price. Maybe the cost of living was more than you thought it was going to be. Maybe that job didn't work out, or maybe they're offering you a certain pay, but it's double the amount of work. You have been deceived. Are you, though, doing the one deceiving? And things are going to ultimately work out. It's just a matter of time and harder work. And in the previous reading that I was doing for Aries, some of you right now are having what you feel like is financial instability. And as Dave Ramsey and a few other financial advisors like to say, it's not necessarily that you need to make more money. It's that you need to allocate the money that you have better. And I feel like for a lot of Aries, that's the Saturn lesson that's coming up. How can we not overspend and allocate the money that we do have better? Eating out less, partying less, not buying as many clothes, not buying as many things, not buying things, canceling a couple subscriptions, not buying so many coffees. There's a lot of opportunity here. And that Saturn in Aries is already starting to show you where you could make an adjustment. So I would suggest Aries, keep an open mind, look for where an adjustment could be made, and the people that deceived you are going to get their get back. Anyways, Aries, I hope you have a beautiful November, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye. Hey, Taurus, it's me for the Oracle. Let's see what November has in store for you in the tarot. What's going on for Taurus? Taurus, November 2025. Now, I have quite a few Taurus friends. And some of them are going through kind of like money woes right now. I'm thinking of a particular Taurus friend where she left the job, and because we're about to be in Mercury retrograde, she's going back to an old job. You're having money woes right now, but it's odd because for a lot of Tauruses, the job is looking kind of funky, but the love is looking kind of is popping. You getting a little bit more whoosh-gosh than usual? Taurus is like, I might have got fired, but we getting cracked. Anyways, Taurus, I have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles upside down. So I feel like it's either something going on with work, or there is an area of your life where you were trying to accomplish something definitely material with Taurus ruling the second house of possessions, self-worth. Something definitely is kind of going backwards there. But with Mercury retrograde, that's to be expected. Something else will be coming into fruition, popping up. But love right now, I'm telling you, love is looking good. And you're romantic. And I know there's some Tauruses out there going, I ain't got nobody, ain't working out, blah, blah, blah. Well, for the Tauruses that do, you're romantic situation, your relationships, maybe even your family will be a place of solace for you. So do not be afraid to ask for help. It does not necessarily have to be financial help. It could be, do you know who's hiring? Could you help me do this? I need I need someone, a shoulder to cry on. Don't be afraid to ask for help, because there's a lot of people, you're surrounded by people right now, if you really open your mind to it, that want to help you. Man, there's a lot. Yeah, the money is just like, wow. That's an odd story for Tauruses. Will they be getting a new job? Yeah, you'll definitely be getting a new job. You'll be getting more opportunities. If it's not exactly a work story, you will be getting more work opportunities. But you need to really look at what went wrong. What went wrong in the past? What went wrong about that project that you were trying to actualize? And be very honest with yourself about it and try not to make the same mistake. We are about to be in Mercury retrograde, and the wisest thing you can do in Mercury retrograde is look at what didn't work, be very practical about what didn't work, and work towards not doing it again. Anyways, Taurus, I hope you have a beautiful November, and I will see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hi, Gemini. Hello, Gemini. It's me, Aoife the Oracle. Welcome to your November 2025 tarot reading. As you've been hearing me say, Uranus is hot on your sun right now. So the next 7-ish years, you're going to be going through a lot of changes. A lot of changes having to do with your identity, your ego, and it's going to feel disruptive, but you're going to ultimately find it is for the better. You might be feeling a little bit left out from social circles, from people that you know, from, you know, what's popular, what's going on in the world. But it's always for your betterment. What is going on for Gemini? Oh, come on. Gemini, don't be such a worrywart. You really feel like a lot of things aren't working out for you right now. You don't like being so dependent on people. You feel like work isn't working out, your projects aren't working out, your relationships are... Man, I really don't like being this negative, y'all. And in actuality, you have a lot more... You have a lot more power than you think, because you are kind of not making a decision. You're not making a decision to go this way or go that way. Stay in the relationship, leave the relationship. Go no contact. It's kind of like you're going back and forth. And that's what's causing that emotional instability for you. Most of you, it is a love relationship. It looks like there's been like elements of cheating. This situation isn't going to apply for everyone. And you might be continuing to go back. Maybe you're the cheater, going back and forth to the situation, acting like it didn't happen, but secretly, not even secretly, super passive aggressive, super angry. And there's no real roadmap to making the situation better. It's just drama, going back and forth, drama. And ultimately, you haven't made the decision. I feel like some Geminis out there, don't get mad at me, don't get mad at me, don't get mad at me. You're the one stepping out. It's because you're bored, but you won't leave. Seeking excitement, but you're really seeking validation. Ooh, child, I did not know this was going to be like this. And it's really, truly because you will not take authority, you will not take accountability for what you want, what you need, and what you're doing. Or it could be the other way around, that someone's doing that to you. I don't want to just blame you guys, Gemini. It could be either or. And unfortunate, wow, this is, Gemini, don't get mad at me. Some of y'all need to like put the bottle down, or, you know, the whatever down. Because your perspective is being clouded by overdoing, over smoking, over drinking, overdoing something that's not really working out for you, and you're kind of seeking validation in that too. Or the other person is causing you troubles because they're seeking validation in those ways also. Geminis, don't be mad. Do not come. Ooh, child. This. Ooh, child. Ooh, child. This. Ooh, fuck. Ooh. What a specific reading, y'all. There's addiction at hand. There's cheating at hand. There's indecision at hand. There's victimization at hand. Is it you? Is it another person doing that to you? And whoever it is, whatever role you have in it, someone needs to make a choice to stop it or keep going, but we can't play the victim. Sorry, Gemini. That was me. That was cards, y'all. That was Anyways, Gemini, I hope you have a beautiful November. And I'll see you guys next month. Yeah, will you be back? Yeah, please come back. I'll be better next month. Bye-bye. Hi, Cancer. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your November 2025 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you this November. I'm a Cancer, you know. Jupiter is on our sign. And what's funny about Jupiter hitting your sun, because you can look back to 12 years ago, because Jupiter has about a 1-year transit. Look back to 12 years ago, and that's exactly when Jupiter was on your sun again. What was happening in your life? And Jupiter is a planet of charisma, of expansion. Whatever it touches, it makes bigger. It might have made your personality bigger. It might have made your self-esteem bigger. It might have made you bigger. Did you gain a lot of weight 12 years ago? But did I gain a lot of weight 12 years ago? I think I lost a lot of weight 12 years ago. But anyways, I say that to say Jupiter might not always expand you in the ways that you want. You might feel, if you look back 10 years ago, you could very well say it was horrible. This, and this happened. But if you look at what's happened since that time, those things that were seeming like they weren't in your favor have actually worked out for your benefit. That's the magic of Jupiter on your sun. Cancer, 2025, November. You're coming out of isolation. It's a money story. I'm not trying to hear this. You're coming out of isolation, and there's a new work project that you'll be taking on that will be very successful, but you need to not feel like victimized from the past projects, past work experiences, past jobs that didn't work out. Ooh, child. So I have 10 of Cups upside down. What's that? Family didn't work out the way you wanted it to? Love didn't work out the way you wanted it to? You're feeling very disappointed. You're feeling that sense of isolation you're feeling is definitely coming from the family/love situation that has not been working out for you. You've been feeling very victimized by it. But then I have the King of Cups. So you're either going to get a new love offering, or that situation might turn around. But you need to focus on it. Well, not hyper focus on it, but work on it, because as a lot of us learn at our big old ages, that relationships take work, just like friendships take work. Like, you can't not call a friend for 10 years and think that you're going to like pick up where you left off. And this new opportunity that's coming for you is going to be quite a bit of work. I get a lot of my readings that I do for people, they're having kind of like workplace grievances. And I'm of the personal belief that your coworkers, do not expect your coworkers to be your best friends. Like, this is how it literally goes. You go to a coworker going, oh, the manager did this. And they go, oh, the manager did that. You guys are kikiing over what the manager did. And then what do you know? There's a chance to be supervisor, and your coworker applies for supervisor, and now you guys are going like this. And they know everything that you think, and you know everything that they think, but now they got to play politics because so and so and so and so. So play it smart in this new opportunity. And it doesn't have to be in just that instance. The things that didn't work out in your past endeavors, don't enter this endeavor thinking that, but learn from your experiences. Next up for Cancer. Ooh, child, love is finna work out for y'all. I don't know how, if it's gonna be with the new person, the old person, a couple old people. Anyway, love is looking like on the horizon, and your work projects are going to work out for you. If you'd like a personal private reading with me, you can catch me at aoifetheoracle.com. Anyways, Cancer, enjoy the month of November, and I will see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Leo. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your November 2025 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for Leo. Leo, November 2025. there's a decision that you feel like you have to make. When I'm shuffling the cards, there's things that come up. There's kind of been like a story of love unfulfilled, possibly infidelity with a Leo story. It might be you, it might be the other person, the person that you're involved with. Things are going to work out for you. And what I'm hearing right now is there's a Leo out there, you're waiting to be chosen. Because the person hasn't fully committed. You don't totally know how they feel. They're not making any steps. And it's really just a matter of time. There is this thing going on right now where you might be moving too fast. The other person might not be ready. You might even be with the wrong person. But things are going to work out for you. We have the Sun in the current position, and then we have Judgment. So if you've been having a heartbreak, if the situation that you're in isn't working in the direction that you want it to, it will ultimately work in that way. And it's really just a matter of time. You know, sometimes we can be really illogical, and then we'll like date someone for a month and be like, so you're going to lock it in? Realistically, for some people, that's too short of amount of time. It's too short of an amount of time. And I love this story for you. For a lot of Leos, the romance, the love is working out. And what you need to do is not hyper focus on it and focus more on yourself. And things will work out in your betterment. And even if this relationship doesn't work out the way you want it to, know that it actually is working out. Because man's rejection is God's protection. Anyways, Leo, I hope you have a beautiful November. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can find me at ifatheoracle.com. See you guys later. Bye-bye. Hi, Virgo. It's me, Ifa the Oracle, and welcome to your November 2025 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for Virgo for the month of November 2025. Yeah, I don't know what is going on. Every reading, except for maybe Aries, has been like, the relationships are working. Are you guys feeling that repression or something? And being like, well, I better go. Actually, it's cuffing season. It's cuffing season. That's why we got the Knight of Cups upright, Pentacles upside down, 7 of Pentacles. And then we have 10 of Cups. Relationships are working out for you. You're finally coming out of isolation. It's cuffing season. Will it stay that way? No. But you're having a good time right now. I'm not going to say it's going to stay like every single Virgo is going to like have love unfulfilled, but just enjoy the present moment. Enjoy the present moment. You're definitely coming out of isolation. And I'm like, why is this working? Why is this working out this way? If you have the opportunity to travel, if you can, but love is definitely looking good for you. You're picking better. Maybe even in the situation that you're in, this doesn't necessarily apply to single Virgos. The situation that you're in, you guys are seeing it differently. I honestly feel like talks of a depression and the cold season is making y'all act right. I bet you people who live in cold regions have better relationships because they're cold. Y'all too hot. Y'all too hot. That's why people be acting the fool. That's why people in hot regions just act. Y'all, I just made up the best theory ever. Test it, see if I'm wrong. You're cold. You're cold. That's why you acting right. That's why they acting right. Think about it, though. Think about it. I'm not going to say nothing because I don't want to be canceled, but think about it. Anyways, Virgo, I'm a Virgo rising, so I can talk about y'all. Have a beautiful November, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Libra. It's me, Ifa the Oracle, and welcome to your November 2025 tarot reading. Go watch Virgo's reading. It was pretty fun. I know you're a Libra. You just here for you. But like Libra, Virgo's reading kind of set it up. Yeah, and you're experiencing the same thing. I don't know why I've never thought of this, but the temperature really makes people act a certain kind of way. Because I've been getting love for everyone. Money, not so much. But it's cuffing season, basically. You're going to be experiencing fulfillment in your relationships, fulfillment in your thinking and possibly your work and your projects that you're trying to get off the ground. I would advise not to overdo it. Parties, lots more parties are coming up. Over drinking, over smoking, over spending. Dial it in. Next steps for Libra. Things are really working out for you. I want to make this a longer reading, but cuffing season has like predominated all my readings. And I was like, why is this happening? Y'all usually like, yeah, relationships aren't working. And then this time around, it's like, woo, child. Is it a permanent thing? I don't necessarily feel like it is. I feel like you guys will be riding the pink cloud for a while, and it's going to be a lot of hard work that needs to be done to maintain this relationship, this new relationship, this relationship working. Treat yourself well, Libra. Things are really working out for you. If the money is not looking exactly like you want it to, just keep working at it. And for a lot of you guys, it's time to start that project. Like you haven't been taking enough initiative on the project. And if you have been, because some of you, because Libra is a cardinal sign, congratulations. But it's time to stop overthinking that project, maybe that side hustle, and actually take action on it. Steps. And I'm also getting, try to not take the grievances of previous situations, relationships gone awry into this situation. And if you like, a lot of us are still with the same person, try not to look at what happened yesterday and apply it today if people are making a conservative effort to make a better today and a better tomorrow. Anyways, Libra, enjoy cuffing season, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hi, Scorpio. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your November 2025 tarot reading. Now, out the gate, we have the Sun, Mercury, and Venus in Scorpio. So that's telling me you're feeling yourself, you're spicy, a little aggressive, maybe a little aggressive with your words right now, your thoughts, what you're thinking. But I can see like every Scorpio right now being like, it is my season. Everybody's gonna get told. Everybody's got to get told. Not saying it has to be a fighting thing, but Mars in a water sign is kind of like we do it to the max. And Mercury on top of your Sun in retrograde. So don't get everyone too told. That's all I can say, Scorpio. Don't get everyone too told. Just a little told. Enjoy your birthday. Happy birthday, Scorpio. What's in the cards for Scorpio November 2025? For some of you, a relationship hasn't worked out. Think of what you've learned from that relationship, but there is fulfillment coming. What you can do is not take that past relationship, that past situation, those past feelings, maybe about that particular person, into the future. If you're entering a new relationship, try to start anew. If you're working on the relationship that you have now, try to approach today as today, not looking at yesterday and stacking up all the chips from yesterday. This is a magical time for you, especially with the Sun. Make some vision boards. The sun in your sign, make vision boards. Think about what you truly want. This is an alchemizing time for you. You could even, it's also an alchemizing time right now to release a lot of grief or feelings from trauma that you might have had, that you might have. You are going to have a greener pasture. We have greener pastures. We have Six of Swords. Some of you might be moving. That looks very, very like promising. If you are a Scorpio out there that is moving, you might even find romance in this new place that you're moving to. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at aoifetheoracle.com. I know this is a super generalized reading. And the people that have been causing you grief, or have you been causing some people grief, Scorpio? Because we got the Devil and we got Five of Swords. All I can say is don't get everyone told, Scorpio. I can see Scorpios right now with a list of everything that everyone did and everything that they're going to hear about it. And just a list of grievances. Don't overdo that right now. Like, don't give into that Martian energy that you are feeling really compelled with right now, especially with Mercury retrograde, because there could be some things that you say and do that you will ultimately regret. That is your reading. That's your reading for this month, Scorpio. Like I said, happy birthday, and just be cautious. A little bit of caution. You don't have to say everything that you think. Anyways, happy birthday, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Sagittarius. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your November 2025 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for Sagittarius, the month of November 2025. We could just stop this right here. Money's working, love is working. I know that's not every Sagittarius. I know. Because you took a chance on a new opportunity. Was it a new work opportunity, a new family opportunity, a new love opportunity? Oh, this is going to sound real contradictory. For some of y'all, you're having the exact opposite because you jumped too quickly. You moved. I'm seeing someone moved to a different country, a different state to be with someone, and it didn't work out because they were deceived. I'm seeing someone also that it is working out because they chose to be stable. So the key right here is stability. That's odd. I'm literally seeing a split half-half. Next steps are Sagittarius. I guess keep doing what's working. And I don't mean I guess, but this is really odd. Because I'll tell you what I have. I have the King of Pentacles, and then I have Four of Wands and the Sun. And on the same reverse, I have Six of Swords, which is taking a journey, but it's upside down. So it's kind of like didn't work. And I have the Fool. And the Fool could either be that you're taking a new opportunity, you're optimistic, or you're jumping too quickly. And then I have King of Cups upside down. So you jumped too quickly into a situation. Possibly a romantic situation, or it could have something to do with a feeling. You could be, it could very well be, I love to teach and I moved to Alabama to teach 3rd grade, and it turned out to not be what I wanted it to be because I was just moving too quickly. The way that you're going to process for you guys that it's working for, and the ones that aren't working, that it's not working for, is relying more on your relationships, on your friendships, to really talk about what you're feeling. And this is going to be real blunt, but stop gossiping. The gossiping isn't working for you, and you kind of see that it's gotten you in some hot water. No more gossiping, Sagittarius. Ooh, these cards. If you'd like a reading with me, a private reading with me, you can find me at aoifetheoracle.com. Thank you so much, Sagittarius, and I'll see you guys next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Capricorn. It's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your November 2025 tarot reading. Let's see together what the cards have in store for you, Capricorn, for the month of November. Unrequited love. The person might have been bored with you. You might have been bored with the person. You're feeling very sad about that. Things will ultimately work out for your benefit with time. And I hate to say this, Capricorn, but the way that you're going to get back out of this grief, if you are in grief, is to get back to work. I know that sounds like the quintessential Capricorn thing to say. They always working. But the cool thing about that is, like, it's not necessarily that you're always like negating your feelings, which it can be sometimes, but that's literally how you alchemize the feelings. There will be a new offering of love, either from a new person or that person. It's just a matter of time because I have the Hangman upside down. And if you look at the previous readings that I've done for this month, it's all been about cuffing season. For a lot of people, the love is looking really positive. Only for a few signs, it looked like it just wasn't really in the cards right now. And that's kind of what it's looking like for you. It's really just a waiting game. And there's an element of either you or that person that needs to change, that you're pretty resistant to. Be open to it. Are you too critical? Too independent? Too autonomous? Too unavailable? Too available? Too interdependent? Really look for what's working and what's not working. And with time, this love situation that you're seeking will work out. Thank you so much for joining me today, Sagittarius. I hope you have a beautiful November, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye. Hey Aquarius, it's me, Aoife the Oracle, and welcome to your November 2025 tarot reading. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you. Are you feeling Pluto yet? You don't feel Pluto until after it's going to go, oh, dang, my life really did change. Pluto on your sun will have deep transformative changes. You might become a parent, might completely change countries, might completely change careers. It's going to be kind of like a power play of a who's in control, deep transformations. That's what you can expect from Pluto. Let's see what's in store. So, Aquarius, it's time to stop drinking or smoking or whatever it is that you're doing, because it's getting in the way and it's making you think very negatively. Even your negative thinking can be impacting you. So when I speak of addictions, addictions can literally be like too much fear, too much pride, too much guilt, too much alcohol, too much smoking, too much whatever, too much watching TV, too much social media. You're starting to get a little bit razzle-dazzled, but not in a good way, like just a lot of negative thinking that we have going on here. Luckily, you guys are completely opposite. Money looks like it's on the up and coming. Your career's going well. Love, not so much. The money looks good. The love is nah. But which is funny because that's like almost the opposite from all the other signs I've read. If you're cross-watching, go watch the other videos. I'm sure you know someone that each category applies to, each sign applies to. So I have temperance, and temperance usually means like there's an overdoing of something. If you're having any stress in your life right now, I encourage you to really look at where it is in your life that you might be overdoing something. Social media, shopping too much, sleeping too much, not sleeping enough, not drinking enough water. It could be anything. So if you're feeling that imbalance, really look at where it is in your life that you could increase or cut back. Next steps for Aquarius. Yeah. And it's easier said than done. Like, you're smoking too much, stop smoking. Doesn't work that way. You often have to look at it why and be honest with yourself why it is that you're experiencing this excess. Take a deep breath, Aquarius. I'm breathing right along with you. I hope you guys have a beautiful November, and I'll see you next month. Bye-bye. Hello, Pisces. It's me, for the Oracle, and welcome to your November 2025 tarot reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you this November 2025. Pisces, November 2025. You're feeling disappointed. You're feeling disappointed in your friends. You're feeling disappointed in, someone betrayed you. You gave your heart to someone and they betrayed you. Someone gave their heart to you and you betrayed them, but it's feeling more like that. You're feeling isolated. And it has this weird story because it kind of involves like your friend group. I don't know if they were giving you bad advice, they were misguiding you, there was too much gossip going around, or maybe they were telling you not to do this and you did it anyways, or you were telling them not to do it and they did it anyways. And there's a major change coming on. We have the Tower. It could either be that you're moving, but I have a feeling that it's in a change in the way that you see yourself. It has, what I'm getting is this taste of codependency, this flavor of codependency, of you being more in authority of your own mind and your own life and what like you expect, instead of like listening to what other people tell you should do or what's best for you. We're guiding you this way, like listening to your own mind first, because we have the King of Swords. I started off with the Queen of Swords upside down, which is always kind of like the mentality. The swords represents air, which is thinking, and then the King of Swords. So it's really about owning your own life. This is what this grief that you might be experiencing, this betrayal that you might be experiencing, is teaching you. What do you actually want? How do you actually feel? Because, oh, and someone might have cheated. Sorry, let me get back to the point. Damn, someone cheat? Someone might have cheated. Someone might have cheated and you had to stay with them because you needed the money. But what you're learning right now is to be true to yourself. And let's see what's in Pisces. We have Saturn in Pisces. Saturn has retrograded back into Pisces, and it will be in Aries in February. And then when we also have Neptune's still in Pisces. This is the final call, because Neptune will be moving into Aries soon. And this is really, Pisces is ruled by Neptune. So I kind of feel like it's a double Neptune. Well, it is a double Neptune because your natal placement is experiencing Neptune and of your sun, and you're having Neptune in your sign right now. So you have been feeling really, am I coming, am I going? And you're not imagining that. When I got Neptune off of major placements for me, I could literally feel like I could think clearer. So this is the final test for you. What do you actually want? What do you actually think? Because if you've, and I'm sure you've experienced, because I know I have, when you do what you think you're supposed to do, when you do what you think other people want you to do, you never really feel fulfilled. In fact, it just drains your energy. You feel more confused, more resentful. And once you start acknowledging what it is that you truly want, Pisces, things will start working out better, particularly money. I'm sorry you experienced that betrayal. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at ifatheoracle.com. Pisces, I hope you have a beautiful November, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye.